biggest race of the season. All the training you've done for this year, this is the race that matters. You know, no one remembers second or third. They remember who the world champion was, and no one knows that more than me. No one knew who I was until I won world championships. You want to, you know, grab that Spartan shield again. You want to be on top of the podium, and everyone's gunning for that. I think one of the things I wanted to do is try to get out quick. A lot of people are jockeying for position on those first few obstacles. Gradually made my way up to first. Of course, you know, Cody Moats right on my heels. I made the mistake at Breckenridge of letting him get away too soon, so I didn't want to let that happen today. Coming in the spear throw, Cody's in front of me. I'm in second place. You know, I'm looking at Cody, and he throws it. He nails it, and I'm like, you know, good for him. I don't know if it was the wind or I just didn't have enough force behind it. As soon as I let it go, I knew it was going low. Just ran over the burpee pit. Yeah, I had no choice doing burpees. At that point, you know, you just see guys nailing it. You see guys rolling by. I was falling back. I was in fourth, and I was in fifth. And then we get to the like tie roll and the ape hanger, and now on hills past me, I'm in sixth. I was like, what am I gonna do? Am I even gonna make the podium? Always say that it's so important to really stay positive, but when you're there and you're suffering, it really crushes your soul. And I didn't know how to get out of that rut. I saw my wife. I could hear her losing her voice. She was screaming so loud. Kind of got that drive, I got that fire. I knew this was gonna be the game changer. I'm only a minute behind first place. I still got a chance. You can see where those guys are at, and to see them breaking down and you still have that energy, I mean, that was a huge boost for me. I'm like, I'm going to work my way back up to first. Like, I'm gonna do this right now. And that's exactly what I did. I catch up with Hobie. I'm right on his tail. He feels me back there, and he starts to slow the pace, and he's like, come on, pass me, pass me. He was assessing where I was at, how I was feeling. I see Hobie just take off. He like surges. So I try to stay on his heels, but at that point, I mean, having to fight back from missing the spear, all that energy, you know, after having to do burpees that I exerted was catching up with me. And I'm smoked. Brian, he came up and just blew past me. So at that point, I knew there was no way I could catch Ryan or Hobie unless they failed an obstacle. I've given everything that I had. Coming over the bridge, I hear, you know, on the loudspeaker, you know, Hobie call, world champion. I had accepted third place. And all of a sudden, I'm stuck. And I'm just like, if you miss this obstacle, you're not gonna be on the podium. My family's there cheering for me. Everyone's rooting for me. You know, you've worked so hard. How could you lose another position at this point in the race? The crowd is going crazy. It's do or die right now. And I just dug deep for that 1 ounce of energy to just pull up and kick that bell. And when I did, I mean, it was an amazing feeling. Even taking third today, it really gave me a good sense of accomplishment at the finish. I'm extremely grateful for all the fans who supported me throughout the season and really pushed me to that next level. I'll just take that, you know, back to the training board and, you know, come back that much better next season.